decades, Nigeria's curriculum has been criticized as repetitive, overloaded and disconnected from global realities. Hence an introduction of a new curriculum, few weeks to the start of an academic session, sweeping changes to basic, junior and senior secondary education curricula.
Reduction in load is not just a function of the number of subjects, it's also a function of the content of those subjects, because what they have done is to compress the subject, but there's no assurance yet because the details of the curriculum has not been released to show whether the content are reduced, streamlined, or whether the content even meets the requirements of the modern society.
Amid progress, setbacks remain. The 2025 UTME was marred by technical glitches, leaving the JAMB registrar visibly emotional during his apology.
We are conscious of the painful damage it has inflicted on the reputation of JAMB. As registrar of JAMB, I hold myself personally responsible including for the negligence of the service provider.
A more shocking development was the conduct of the 2025 West Africa Senior School Certificate Examination, with English language being written in the dark in some parts of the country, a development experts say led to mass failure.
By the time you were kept waiting for an exam that is supposed to take place in 10 o'clock, by 10 o'clock, and you are now writing that exam in the night, a whole lot of those students will have been subjected to emotional disturbance, and that will have led to a lot of, mass failures. All this happened. We have not had of sanctions. Yes, the normal Nigerian thing is to say we are investigating it, we have set up panel, but that will be the end that anybody will hear.
In August, the excitement about ASU not going on strike was cut short as the Academic Staff Union of University members embarked on a nationwide protest over unpaid earned allowances, non-release of University Revitalization Fund, as well as the renegotiation of the 2009 agreement with the federal government. 2 months later, the union commenced a 2-week warning strike.
As one that is part of the industry, one is not happy. Our union cannot be happy. Being poorly remunerated, our salary is nothing to write home about. In the last 16 years, our salary structure has not changed. So where is the motivation for many?
While lecturers say ASU's fight with the federal government includes fixing the deplorable state of Nigerian public universities, the Minister of Education says otherwise.
What we're seeing is significant reduction in the carrying capacity of each of these institutions, tertiary institutions, universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. Now, we're witnessing significant deterioration of infrastructures, both physical and manpower at these federal tertiary institutions. So, and if we do not act decisively, what we'll have significant reduction in the quality of graduates.
Funding remains a major challenge in Nigeria's education sector, thus prioritizing education by investing heavily remains the only solution according to experts.
University education is actually very expensive, and that's not the way we regard it in this country. So, and that's what unions like ASU have always screamed, that universities are underfunded. And it would seem that the federal government owns the universities, but in real terms, what the federal government devotes to universities is extremely small relative to what you need to keep your universities.
As schools prepare to write their first term examination and wind up for the year, the federal government reversed its 2022 national language policy, stipulating that the language of instruction from early childhood to primary 6 should be the mother tongue, while now adopting English as the official language of instruction from primary through tertiary education.
Our teachers are taught in English, and they are taught to teach in English. They are not taught to teach in Yoruba or to instruct in Igala or to instruct in Nupe, in Benin. So that is the fundamental issue. Reversing this policy, I think, will help us improve our output in terms of our student attainment. It will help us move forward.
Amidst these reforms, there's an agreement that Nigeria's education system has a long, complex and urgent road to recovery. In Lagos, for News Central, Omolola, Ololade.